Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne. Thanks for tuning in. Big shout out to Niagara and Original Copy there in the population of the YouTube chat box. I'm restreaming using restream.io. This is a live broadcast preheating these crypto ovens to 10K and beyond. Make sure it's crispy out there, guys. 10K and beyond. That's what we need to conquer. Today, we're going to be talking about a new DeFi portfolio. I want to go ahead and retire the altcoin portfolio that we've been managing here virtually since January and start up a new one that's all DeFi, just DeFi. And I want to outperform, well, my goal here would be to outperform Bitcoin with this DeFi portfolio. So whatever the price of Bitcoin is today, we're going to take that value and make a DeFi portfolio from scratch. Shout out to Niagara, Original Copy, and the rest of the pumpers out there. Make sure you're hitting the buttons for me, the like, the subscribe, the post notification, ding, 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 button it up out there, boomers. It's Friday, and happy Friday to you guys. Most people have been locked down, so it's like, majority are indoors, although there's some venturing out there into the wilderness. Shout out to the boomers. Crypto Stash is here. Boom. Indeed. The boomers are here. We were booming before the boomer became a meme. The original kapumpers, the original boomers in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield. Shout out to my crypto cadets out there, my blockchain platoon members waving their flag. I see you guys. We'll talk about the math today. We're going to do a new DeFi portfolio from scratch. We're going to retire our altcoin portfolio and start up a new one. So stay tuned. We're going to make some picks out here, and we'll construct a new one, guys. Shout out to Niagara. Bullish on the ETHs, on the DeFi. Guys, I mean, let's be 1,000 here. The champ about a year ago was saying, guys, DeFi, 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 DeFi. I told you it was going to be the DeFi boom, and here we are. Indeed, it's booming. So, should I say I told you so? I don't know. I mean, it's a good thing, though, right? It's good. And I don't think anybody actually doubted it. There was not that many doubters, really, with this DeFi thing. So we all told you so. It wasn't just the champ. All the boomers here in the box. So shout out to Crypto Stash. He says, dude always gets me hyped. Yeah, shout out to all the boomers out there. Let's have some positive energy, guys. I'm cruising around getting some breakfast this morning and some coffee. I got the AM radio because I'm done listening to pop music because it's toxic out there. Well, at least for now. Anyhow, I'm listening to the AM, but it's toxic. They're owned by Clear Channel or iHeart or whatever, and it's nothing but bad news bears, bad news bears, bad news bears. And I don't want to hear bad news bears, guys. There's good things. I mean, if you turn off the media, I'm cruising the streets. It doesn't even look that bad out there. So, I mean, let's be positive. Can't wait to stake that ETH. Indeed. Shout out to Niagara Gardeners. Guys, you put the media on, it's bad news bears, so much divisiveness. I see the social media, people fighting. And guys, there is going to be a brighter day ahead. And even today, there's something to be grateful for. So let's make the best out of it. They call it programming for a reason. You got it. They're programming them like sheep, like programming them like Microsoft. Seriously, says Trapping Investor. Yeah, it's bad news bears all the time. So it's like, I get it, guys. We could talk about it, but let's be a little positive. Let's be a little hype. We're alive out here, guys. Masks or not, we're still alive out here, guys. Shout out to Trapping. Shout out to Stash. Shout out to all the pumpers over there. Let me check out on D-Live real quick. I got a couple people over there. Cabbage. Is he over there or somebody's over there on D-Live? Let's go ahead and run down the mathematics over here, and then we're going to do a new DeFi portfolio from scratch. I'm going to retire the altcoin portfolio. We're up. Last time I checked, it was like 15 racks. So, we're up. Okay, we made the calls. Well, we're up. It's a virtual portfolio, but we were treating it like if it was the real deal. And if you've been following the champion, then you know the deal. We opened that one up in January. That's our second portfolio. We were managing one the year before. We were up on that one. So if you've been following the champ, every once in a while, we'll start up a new portfolio like we're going to do today. But today, it's going to be specific to DeFi because of this DeFi hype. So let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl and see if we can outperform Bitcoin constructing a DeFi portfolio and see how we could do. Let's track it for the next couple of months. Before we do that, I want to go ahead and check out the markets. Let me go ahead and share my screen. This is Nvidia. I'm tracking Nvidia hard, guys. I got a spread there on Nvidia. I need them to close above 409.40 for me to be in the money. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. And I explained more about those spreads and options in prior broadcasts. So let me know if you have any questions. Anyhow, let me put up the Bitcoin math. Where's my BTC math over here? BTC math, boom, boom, boom. 91.54. 91.54. Most DeFi have just 3 to 5x. Yeah, I mean, the DeFis are looking chunky out there. They're gaining weight. They're looking well fed. Yeah, we will outperform Bitcoin big time with the DeFi. Yeah, that's kind of the point. And the last portfolio, I'm going to pull it up before we retire it so you guys can see it one last time. That one outperformed Bitcoin too. So, we're doing it good. Shout out to Rafterman. Good morning, sir. What am I looking for here? I'm looking. Oh, yeah, the coin market cap. I'm here. Let me share my screen. And let me click this ad here real quick to earn another bat. Earn another bat. Earn another bat. You can too. Download the Brave browser. Figure it out. You should be booming. Bitcoin there at 91.54, up 0.49. Bitcoin holding steady. Listen, I like the steadiness right now. I mean, we're not pumping as of late, but we're not dumping either. So it's not a doom. Although it's not a boom right now, it's not a doom. So that's okay. I think that's actually bullish for the long term. We got Bitcoin there at 91.54. We got Ether there. Let me hit refresh. Let me make sure this is... Yeah, we're up to date there. 233 on Ether. Yeah, we want Ether to be at 300, just like we want Bitcoin to be at 10K. Ripple there at 19 cents. Cash there at 223. Cardano. What a performer. Shout out to Cardano's performance at about 12.5 cents right now, up another 0.39. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. I skipped this one. Look, notice it's in the red while everything is green, grass fed. Chainlink there at 845. Chainlink gaining weight. Chainlink looking good. We got Litecoin slipping in the rankings at $42. What could we say about the lights? Looking dim. Binance at 1732. Crypto.com there at 14 cents. EOS at 250. EOS is looking like it's slipping in the rankings. It's not looking like it is slipping in the rankings. Tezos at 315. Stellar. Stellar making movements today, up 13, almost 14%. Ripple's little cousin, Stellar, they're up 14%. So let's see who the top gainers are today. Ampleforth, Algorand, Aurora, Digitex Future, Engine, AAVE, which is pronounced, I believe, Ave. And that's one we're probably going to throw in our portfolio today, even though it's probably not the best time to buy, but let's keep an eye on it. Synthetix is up. BAT is up 0.78, 8.78. Compound, there's some good one. Loop Ring, that's another DeFi. So there we go. BTC will have one of those 15 to 20% pump days soon enough. Yeah, listen, BTC is a steady gainer. It's a steady gainer, and it's obviously, the dominant one here on the cap. And, I don't got enough good things to say about BTC. But, there's other coins on the block, guys. There's other coins on the block, and we'll give them a whirl. Stellar's working with Samsung. I believe I heard something about that. I don't know the details. Johnson had some SNX before he sold it. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and just go ahead and look at the markets before we construct a DeFi portfolio from scratch. We're going to retire our altcoin portfolio, and I'll show you guys in just a moment. iExec is a mini linker. Okay, that's good to know. I've heard of iExec, but I didn't know it's associated with something similar to Link. Okay, let me shout out everybody on D Live because I'm multi-streaming over there. I see you guys. Follow me. I got the linkage below. Let's see if we have any. Yeah, we're going to look at the stock market quotes now. We ran down the crypto prices. Let's look at the legacy markets because you got to keep an eye on the legacy markets right now. They're driving just about everything, guys, economically at least. S&P there at 32.21. It's slightly up there at 0.19. Holding on. Dow there slightly in the green. So so far so good. Crude oil is up slightly. This is neutral to bullish right now. Bonds are slightly in the green, 0.61. I would like to see that more higher, a little higher. And that's what it is. Is there any major gainers over there? Heat biologics, biologics. What is that? Looks like a lot of these pharmaceuticals are really booming. iExec's working with IBM, Amazon. Okay, we'll add that to our watch list. Samsung added XLM to their wallet. Okay, that could be a reason why XLM is moving today. Let's go ahead and share our portfolio. So, guys, we're going to retire this portfolio today because we're up. We won, and we're going to close this out. We're closing this out, and we're going to start a new one. We're at 15K, 15,266. We started in January when the price of Bitcoin was 9,200. It's ironic because the price of Bitcoin is slightly less than it was in January right now. It's about the same, though. It's been trading about the same. But at that point, we decided to take $9,200 and buy altcoins. And this is basically what we've been managing that portfolio. And this is what we have in this portfolio. It's full of altcoins. So you could see here, we have Kyber, which is our big dog here, Crypto.com, Tezos, FTX, Binance, Monero, and we have 9 cents of Bitcoin there just to track the price. So we're going to close this. We're going to close this out, guys. It's going to be, it's done for. We're taking the profits, and what we're going to do here is take whatever the price of Bitcoin is now, 91, 92, and then we're going to take that amount and buy DeFi coins. Okay, in this virtual portfolio, this is for education and entertainment purposes. I'm not anybody's advisor. This is just for fun. Just for fun. Good day, Crazy Ivan. I see you. Let's check out DeFi Pulse. I showed you guys DeFi Pulse during this week, and this is a website that tracks the popular DeFi platforms and their respective coins, all the DeFi platforms, the lending ones, the DEXs, the derivatives, the payments, the assets. They're all here, DeFiPulse.com. And you can see how much total value is locked up in all of the decentralized platforms right now. It's over $2 billion. And of course, Compound is the dominant. Compound is the dominant platform and coin. Now, all the platforms don't have coins. Excuse me, not all platforms have coins, but some platforms do. Like Compound has a coin, Maker has one, Synthetix, AAVI. So, I'll tell you this, guys. Part of me just wants to just go ahead and buy the top 5, but maybe we just do something like 6 coins. I'll definitely take the top 3 or 4, and then we can see which other ones we settle on and keep tracking that. It doesn't mean we have to stick to that. But I don't want to have like 10 coins in our portfolio. I'll tell you that much. So let me know what you guys, what your picks are. Johnson, let me know what you think. And I want to take kind of a consensus here. But what I'm thinking is, doing about 6 coins. How many coins do we have now in our altcoin portfolio? I don't like to get too out of hand with too many coins. Our altcoin portfolio right now has Kyber, Crypto, Tezos, FTX, Binance, and Monero. Yeah, 6 coins. So yeah, it's something like that, around 6 coins, maybe 5, 6. Yeah, I think 6. What do you guys think? I want to get a little consensus here. We're going to close out this altcoin portfolio. We're going to start a new DeFi portfolio, and I'm thinking we should get about 6 coins in that portfolio. 6 DeFi coins. Let me know. Rafterman's voting for Celsius. I'm not sure Celsius is considered a DeFi platform because there's some sort of centralization to it. It's not really listed here as a DeFi platform on DeFi Pulse. And it's probably due in part because it's a KYC. It's some sort of a centralized thing, just like Crypto.com is. And that's no shade thrown at those platforms because, you know, I like it. And I'm looking into Celsius as well. We had Crypto.com here in our altcoin portfolio, but this is specifically for a DeFi platforms. So, you know, if you want to get an idea as to what those are, you just look here. You can see all the different ones. So the question is now, guys, how many coins should we put in our portfolio? Okay. And how much are we going to spend here? It's $91.50 for the price of Bitcoin. So let's do that. Let's, you know, basically that's our budget, $91.50. We'll leave. I mean, the price could go up right now during this broadcast to $91.60 or drop to $91.30. But for the purposes, let's lock in that price at $91.50. That's our working capital here that we're going to use to go ahead and make this portfolio. There is some sort of centralization in all of them. Yeah, I get it. But Celsius is not really a DeFi platform. I don't even think that they're advertising as one. So for the purpose of this portfolio, I don't think they apply, at least for what I'm doing here. And again, I like Celsius, and you know we've talked about that. It's all thumbs up, but I'm not putting it in the DeFi category. Good afternoon, Rev. I see you out there. So what we're asking for here, let me know what you guys think. We have a budget of $91.50, okay? And we're going to buy DeFi coins for our portfolio, our virtual portfolio. How many coins are we looking to buy? Are we going to get 1, 2, 3? Are we going to get 10, 15? You know, I was thinking 5, okay? I was thinking 5. But I just looked over here on our former altcoin portfolio, which is this one, and you could see that we got 6 coins. So, you know, maybe we could do something equivalent. What do you guys think? 5, 6, or are some of you guys saying, no, just do 3? Are other people going to be like 10? I think we could probably settle on 5 or 6. Let me know. Rafterman says 6 to 7. And Niagara Gardner is already making picks. He says 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. So, I mean, you made 6 picks. So, yeah, let's go with 6. I'm saying 5 or 6. Rafterman says 6 or 7. Niagara has got 6 listed above. I think we all can agree with 6 here. You know, we got to, you know, I say 5 or 6. Rafterman says 6 or 7. Niagara says 6. All right, so we settle with 6. We're going to do 6 coins. And to make this easy, guys, just to start this off, I'm going to go ahead and just do it evenly. Okay, so we're just going to divide 91.50 here by 6. And that'll tell you how much we're going to buy of each coin. So we got a budget of $15.25 per coin. $15.25 per coin. Okay. Now, Niagara Gardner, he's recommending number 1, which is Compound. Number 2, which is Maker. Number 3 is Synthetix. He's also recommending Aave, number 4. And then number 6, which is Curve. Number 6, which is Balancer. And number 8, which is Curve. I gotta say, I like your picks. Okay, tell me if you guys have any other picks. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the list here. We're kind of basically picking from this list. We could agree that this pretty much covers almost all the DeFi platforms. We got about 34 to choose from right here. If you want to see this on your own, the website's DeFiPulse.com, and this is basically like a coin market cap for the DeFi platforms. So, I think that, I agree with Niagara. I think, definitely we're going to throw Compound in there because it's the Bitcoin of DeFi platforms at this time, right? It's the leader. It has the most dominance. So I do want to have the top dog. So let's go ahead and for sure do Compound. That's one thing that we can agree on. Rafterman said state names, please. Oh, yeah, okay, because you're probably not looking at the screen. So he said number 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 would be Compound Maker, Synthetix, KAVA. Number 6 is Balancer, and number 8 was Curve. So let me repeat that. Niagara is recommending Compound Maker, Synthetix, KAVA, Balancer, and Curve. Okay? And Niagara said he tried to use Uniswap yesterday and it failed to swap twice. Okay? I don't remember using Uniswap as of late, or if ever. I'm not sure. Balancer, Johnson is recommending Balancer of Bancor. You got Balancer and Bancor are listed separately here, but here's the thing. I don't think that Balancer has a coin. Now, you got to understand that all these platforms listed here, not all of them necessarily have a coin attached to them. Okay, so I think for the purpose of something like Balancer, I think it runs on the Bancor coin, right? So let's look at that, because you could just click here and find out a little bit more. This is a good resource, because you can go in and read a little bit more about these DeFi platforms, because they're all a little different. And like this Balancer one is kind of confusing to wrap your mind around, but a way to look at it is to view Balancer as an inverse ETF. Instead of paying fees to the portfolio managers to rebalance the portfolio, you collect fees from traders who continuously rebalance your portfolio by following arbitrage opportunities. So this is a protocol, but this protocol doesn't have a coin, and I think it runs on the Bancor. So I would say that you're recommending Bancor. Lend is Aave, Johnson. So that's number 4. AAVE is the Lend coin. What about Alrond? I don't know anything about that. I don't even think it's here. I've heard of that one, but I don't know what it is. First of all, although I've heard of it, and second of all, it's not listed here. So I want to stick to the major players, because although it could be a DeFi or not, what I'm looking for is kind of the bigger market, the more blue chips of the DeFi, the ones that have already a lot of capital in them, and they're ranked here by locked USD. So I don't see that one out there on this list out there. Or Elrond? No, I haven't seen that one. EL? I think it's Algo, but it's not here on this list. Maker for sure. Now, Maker is an OG. Maker is like the first DeFi platform on ETH. Ever since Compound came in the game, they kind of knocked them off their top spot, but Maker's been around for a while. They're an OG. What I like about Maker is that they have a low circulating supply. My understanding is they got like 1 million coins or something. Let me check out Algorand first. Yeah, Algorand's here on CoinMarket, but it's not listed. Augur may be a dark horse. I like Augur a lot, Niagara. I mean, let me tell you something. It's one of the first projects that really caught my attention when I started researching dApps for Ether. And, but it just hasn't seemed to take off, but it's definitely listed there. Bang Bang Champ, good morning. Finally woke up early and caught the stream. I've been laid off and sleeping in a lot. Well, hopefully you get a new job out there, Queens. The good Lord be with you. And welcome back here to the platform. Queen's Races just dropped me $5. Pair characters, lifting some weights. Keep it up. Indeed. Thank you so much. Anyone looking at Vigor, moving in the right direction? No, we're not looking at that one. We're actually looking at these DeFi coins here on DeFiPulse.com. If you guys want to look at the specific list that we're kind of sifting through right now. This tracks the major DeFi platforms according to how much capital they got locked up. Thank you, Queens. I appreciate that. Let me drop another some cash out this guy. Guys, follow Queens' lead here. If you're getting value from the stream, drop a couple ducats in the bucket. You don't even need a job using DeFi. I don't know if that's true, but it sounds good, right? I'm going to say I agree with Compound. So we're going to get 6 coins in this DeFi platform. If you're just tuning in, we're starting a new DeFi portfolio with DeFi coins. And we got $91.50 in total to spend on this thing. We're going to do 6 coins. That's going to give us $15.25 budget for each coin. And I got to say that, we got to get the number 1 DeFi coin in our bag. Okay, so we're going to start with Compound. I mean, that's a given. We got to have Compound in our platform. Let's start by adding Compound, and then we'll start adding all the other coins. So let me pull up this portfolio. We're going to retire the altcoin portfolio that we started back in January at $9,200. This thing outperformed Bitcoin as well. And so, great. We're taking profits. We won. 15,266 while Bitcoin's still stuck at the same price. How about that? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just delete all this. Guys, take a screenshot or whatever. It's here for the record. This is the ones we had. This is a virtual portfolio for entertainment and edutainment purposes. Education, entertainment. Okay, I'm not your investment advisor. J Par's voting Flexa. You got it. Okay, I'm considering that vote. It's definitely on the list. I was considering that one as well. So let me go ahead and just delete everything here. We're going to start everything from scratch. 91.50 is our budget right now. We're going to pick 6 coins. That gives us $15.25 for each coin. We're going to start off with adding the number 1 dog. We got to add Compound, guys. We have to add Compound in there because, we have to have the number 1. You don't want number 1 in your bags. Because I do. So, I think that this is a given. What is the price of Compound right now? It does seem coins are decoupling from BTC. Nah, I don't think they're decoupling. I really don't think that is. I think that, specifically in this market, it's just that they're growing a little faster. It's not that they're decoupling, because that would imply that they'll move up even if BTC moves down, and that's not the case. If BTC goes down, guys, pretty much everything's going with the ship. Champ, I sent you 10 ETH gold tokens when they were worth less than 5. They're worth 40. Real DeFi been running over 2 years. I've never seen any ETH gold. Where did you send them? I don't know where you send them to. I don't even have an ETH gold wallet. So I appreciate it, but I don't know. I don't have them. Where did you send them to? Balancer is also popular in Asia, but my understanding is that Balancer doesn't have a token. It runs on Bancor. Or no, it does have a token. BAL. Is this the same one? Yeah, what is ETH gold? I'm assuming it's like Bitcoin gold. Check your Ether wallet address you had in your description. I sent them in Gandhi. I got to check. I got Ether wallets all over. I appreciate it, though. I'll take your word for it. I just haven't checked. I don't know when you sent it or not. And, we got Ether addresses scattered out there. So, yeah, thank you. I assume I'm taking you for your word. Thank you. Okay, what we were doing, we're going to add Compound into our portfolio here. Compound's $168. Okay, so we'll round that up to 169. And let's see how many coins we can get. Remember, it's 15.25 that we have budget per token. So about 9 of these comps. Get a little bit more here. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. We're doing a DeFi portfolio from scratch out here. We got a budget of 9150 because that's the price of Bitcoin, and we want to outperform Bitcoin with just DeFi coins. This is for virtual purposes, education, entertainment, and I'm not your crypto daddy. That's all I got to say. We're doing this for fun to see if we could do this virtually. Compound, we just bought. We should have a little bit less than 9.4. I think it's probably more like 9.3. It's 1525 our budget. Okay, so let's leave it at 9.35. This is all an approximation, guys, because we're doing it virtually. How much is our budget? 1525. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. Still too much. Is it 9.1? What's wrong with me out here? Do I know math or what? 9.15. Trying to do an. That's good enough. 9.15. We'll leave it on. I'm gonna tip some of that bat using my Brave browser for the champ. Thank you so much, Par. I appreciate that. This is fun, right? Yeah. We're gonna continue to check this portfolio during the live streams for the next few months. And we may switch coins, but it's gonna be all DeFi. And I gotta put comp in it because comp right now is like the Bitcoin of DeFi coins, right? It's the one with the most market share. So let's go back to DeFi Pulse over here and see what else, guys. Should we get Maker? Should we consider number 2? So we consider Synthetix, Avi. We're going to do 6 coins. So we just go with the, should we throw Maker in there? Should we show Synthetix? I kind of want Synthetix. I'm going to be honest. Maker I like, and maybe we should throw it in there. The only thing that I'm saying with Maker is that it's been around for a while, and will it gain as much weight as maybe some of these new guys? Does it have a room for growth like some of these new guys? So I don't know. Synthetix seems like a bit of more of a new platform. How about Synthetix? What do you guys think about Synthetix or Aave? That's another one that I've been saying I want in our portfolio. Both Synthetix and Aave are ones that I've been saying. Not so much for Maker. But my votes right now are on Synthetix and Avi. Let me know. Add Aave, says Johnson. Okay, so we got one person saying yes. So right now we got 2 votes for Aave. Seems like Aave is at the top of the list. Let me know. I'll give it a few more seconds. Speak now. We're about to maybe add Aave because I agree with Johnson. And Aave is LEND, the Lend coin. How much is that going for right now? About 28 cents. So about 53.32 coins there. Over 5,000. Okay, let's do it. I'm going for Aave, guys. I'm going for Lend on this one. Let me know. Johnson seems to agree. We're doing this as a community, so I want to hear your input. If there is no rebuttal against Lend, I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the platform. All right, let's do it. We're going to do Lend, L-E-N-D. And how many coins we need? 53, 32, something around there. That's about right. Okay, boom. All right, we added 2 coins already. We got 4 more coins to add into the bag. I want you guys to chime in. Let me know what I should add into this DeFi bag, guys. We got a budget of $15.25 per coin. Let me know. We got 4 more coins that we want to buy into this portfolio. My other vote here is Synthetix. I got an eye on Bancor. I like Kyber, guys. It was in our other portfolio, but Kyber's been doing well. That's another one I'm saying Kyber. Flexo is the one that I've been seeing, but it's really down today. It's down like 50%. Is that a good move? Is that a good move? Derek said add T0. Derek, this is a DeFi platform portfolio. It has nothing to do with T0. This is DeFi portfolio, DeFi. And if you want to know which coins are considered DeFi, which are the biggest ones, DeFi Pulse is basically the coin market cap. Kyber says, Rafterman. You know, we like Kyber. I mean, it was in our last portfolio, but it treated us well. I like Kyber. Rev says Bancor. I like that one as well. Bancor and Kyber. I like them both. Kyber. Okay, I think Kyber. Kyber uppercut. Okay, we got like 3 people saying Kyber here, so let's do it. Okay, I think we're going to go for some Kyber. Let's do some Kyber. How much is Kyber right now? KNC, this one's been doing well. Guys, Kyber recently added staking. So if you have Kyber coins, you can stake the Kyber coins and the reward is paid in Ethereum. So you stake Kyber, earn ETH, which is really, really sexy. And you know, Kyber is, it's a boomer. So far it's been pretty booming. We've had it in our previous portfolio and it treated us well. So I think that we should add that. It's 161 right now. So how much could we buy at that rate? About 947 tokens. So let's go ahead and add that. That's about right. It says 1515, but it's about right. 950. We'll leave it at that. All right, we got 3. So we got 3 more coins to pick from, guys. So far here in our DeFi portfolio, we got Kyber, we got Compound, we got Lend, which is the Aave coin. We need 3 more picks here. Let's do it. Rafterman's saying Synthetix. Johnson's saying Jarvis. I think you've talked about Jarvis before, but I don't see it in this list, and it may still be a small dog. So I'm going to skip on that one. I like the Bancor pick. I'll tell you what I have in my mind here. Synthetix, Bancor. Maybe even Flexa. I don't know. I'm a little put off by that down 50% though in one day. Niagara says Augur. Yeah, I'm not mad at Augur. I mean, even though it's just like an old dog. It is an old dog, but it's a great idea. We had Augur in our not this portfolio, the one we had before. We've made some moves with that. Although I like it, I'm going to say I'm going to pass on Augur for the same reason I'll pass on Maker. They're kind of old dogs, and I'm looking for a little bit newer dog in the race. These wallets are fun to track, says Rafterman. Thank you for the $2 too. Yeah, we're going to keep tracking these. And again, guys, this is for fun. You know, this is all for fun. So if you're watching, it's all for fun, guys. It's just, you know, we're doing this all for fun. This is all virtual. We're not going really on a platform, on an exchange and doing it. But we're trying to manage it as if it was real. Buying in steep curve on SNX. Curve is up. I like Curve is another one. Does Curve have its own token, or is that just a platform? No, they do. But this one is not listed. Let me see. Do they have a token, Curve? It's not listed here, so that's not a possibility. Okay, so scratch that off. Flexa? Flexa, Synthetix, Bancor. I don't know. Is it Flexa, Synthetix, Bancor? Synthetix, guys. How do you feel about Synthetix? Let's do one at a time. How do you feel about Synthetix? Because this is one that for the past couple of weeks I've been saying, you know, I want to jump on this one. Synthetix. Not what I meant. Buying in a steep curve on SNX. You think it's a little high to buy on SNX is what you're saying? That could be true too. I mean, it's up 10 today. Same thing could be said for Compound. I'd buy the dip. So would I. I think, but for the purpose of this vid and for this example, it's to acquire, you know, a portfolio right now that's all DeFi. KAVA staking. Yeah, KAVA is another one. And it's ranked 94. Is KAVA on this list too? Is KAVA all DeFi though? Yeah, it is. That could be this is kind of not a completely new dog, but they've only been around for about a year, less than a year. That could be I'll tell you, I like that call, laughing. I like that call, that KAVA. That's a curveball there, and I know about this one. I like it. I'm strongly considering this one, KAVA. And you could see, or KAVA, I don't know. Let's check out their website. Marlon had talked about KAVA as well, says Crystozilla. Maybe. Yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah, we did look at this one before. You know what? I like this curveball. Then it's not number 94. It's still, you know, still a little tight, but not too little. Derek says, which DeFi coin do you think have the best use cases? Well, obviously Compound. You know, that's obvious. You know, that KAVA. How many coins can we add now? We only have 3, right? 3 more to go here. KAVA, I'm kind of liking that. I'd roll that dice, says Crystozilla. All right, let's go for it. Let's go for some KAVA, guys. Let's do that. Let's go for some KAVA. I think this is a kind of a wild one from the box here. I like it. So what's the price of KAVA first so we can see how much we can acquire? KAVA is, how much is it right now? We're at 222. So about 686 coins. You see the prices are not exactly the same. But, you know, we're trying to approximate it. That's about right. Okay. So our bag right now is consisting of Lend, KAVA, Comp, and Kyber. What one is down 50%? Flexacoin, Rafterman. Flexacoin's down 50% today, I believe. Let's look at that here on CoinMarketCap. Down 30. Rank number 92. You know, it may be worth giving it a whirl. Is its fundamentals good? I don't know. I haven't been checking out the fundamentals here. Well, the fundamentals is that it's DeFi. I would say, you know, like I'm basing the fundamentals on a macro perspective right now. And then we can fine tune it a little bit more as the portfolio matures. I thought you meant the trading, the technicals. Every DeFi coin will boom, says Johnson. It's the future of financial system, maybe. I don't know if it's the future of the whole financial system, but it's an emerging market. Roger Ripple says no Cardano. Cardano's not a DeFi coin. There may be DeFi coins on Cardano. But we're doing a DeFi portfolio, decentralized finance. If you want to learn more about decentralized finance, I find this a really good website, DeFiPulse.com. It tracks all the DeFi coins and platforms, the lending platforms, the DEXs, the derivatives, payments, assets that are associated with DeFi. It tells you a lot of stats. And as you click on the platform or on the name of the coin or the platform, it tells you a little bit more about it and you can read. So this is a good resource. What is DeFi? Decentralized finance. Okay, guys? And I'll definitely keep an eye on this. So we got KAVA. What else do we want to throw in here? I don't know. I feel like maybe just going at Flexa right now, being that it's so low, you're supposed to buy the dip, right? Like just throwing it at the, buying the dip. It's a top 10 DeFi coin right now. How do you guys feel about Flexa? We got two more coins to add to our portfolio. We got 4, right? Yeah, 2 more coins. How do you feel about Flexa? Rafterman says yes. Let's see if anybody else chimes in. Yeah, I think that's a wild card, being that it's like really down today, and maybe just buy that dip. It's a major dip. And Johnson saying buy SNX at a dip. Maybe you're right. Right now SNX is one that I've been wanting to get into, but it's kind of high right now. It's one of the ones that are kind of high. Maybe we can go with Flex instead of Synthetix, and we can keep our eye on Synthetix. It's not like we got to stick to all these coins. We can swap in and swap out. That sounds like a rapper name. What, Synthetix or Flexa? Both of them kind of do. Like, yo, you got that new SNX album, that new drop, that new Flexa. Boom! Got that new Flexa coin album, that new SNX. Boom! Exclusive. Yo, I'm going with Flexa, guys. Let's see how much we can buy with Flexa. I like that. I like that move because it's down. It's let's go. Let's get aggressive here. Flexa's at what, point triple. Look at the price here. This thing is kind of cheap. Ugh. It's a little cheap, a little high on the circulating supply here. Ugh. Let's see. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. Paroli Dior says ICX is the next Ethereum. I covered ICX like 2-3 years ago, and that's what they were saying back then. So, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I covered it. I got a whole video on it. That's like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Rockers here. Texas in the house. I see you. Wow. Now that I'm seeing the price of Flexicoin, I'm like, we have a budget to buy over 500,000 Flexicoins. I don't know. Should we go for it, guys? Should we go for Flexa? I don't know. I'm kind of put off by this circulating supply. 28 billion? Ugh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Right when I saw that circulating, I'm kind of put off. But that dip may be good. What exchange is it on? Flexa, let's see. I'll tell you. Bilaxy, Bittrex, and Hotbit. They're also on Bancor. Well, no, there's no liquidity on Bancor right now. Looks like most of it is being traded on Bilaxy, CITX. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Now I'm looking at the... I'm gonna, you know what, guys? I'm backing out of Flexicoin. I'm backing out of Flexa. I'm backing out of Flexa. I don't know. I'm not convinced here. I'm looking at these where it's being traded at. I don't know. I'm out. I'm out of Flexa, guys. That could be a dumb move, but I don't know. Bancor is one that I'm looking at here too. And I think a few people talked about Bancor. How about Bancor instead of Flexa? It seems like, I don't know, it seems a little more stable to me. Too late to buy? Which one are you talking about? J Par says volume's so low and prices are way different. I don't know which one you're referring to. "24-hour volume on Flex is tiny." I know. I just like seeing the mathematics there on the on where it's traded and stuff. I don't know. It kind of put me off. I'm going to be honest with you. Rocker says Flexa, it's too late to buy. Well, I don't know. It's really low right now. It's down 48%, and I was considering it because it took a little dip, and I've seen it move as of late. And, usually when things go down like that, maybe it does, maybe tomorrow we see this up 10%. I don't know. But, that high circulating supply, like, I was like, oh, how many coins are we going to get? 500,000? I was like, I don't know. You can add Balancer too. Is Balancer even available to track here? It's not. It's not available to track on crypto.com yet. And I don't know if that token on crypto.com is actually the Balancer that we're referring to. Right now, my understanding is that it runs with Bancor. So, I mean, watch Flexa be the winner. Right, you're right, Rafterman. Watch Flexa be the winner. Yeah, I'm on the fence with Flexa. I don't know. I saw that, but I don't know. Maybe we should throw it instead of Synthetix. Add Bancor and Flexa, and then Flexa is kind of like our wild card. We don't have any major wild cards here in our bag. Should we do it? Should we just add the wild card? Let's do it, guys. I think it'll make it more entertaining. I think we're gonna go ahead and do it. I'm simply on the fact that it's such a deep discount right now, and all these other coins are pretty solid. I would say. Well, KAVA is kind of a new player, but it's doing well. So let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl, and we can always trade out of it if it's not behaving the way we want to behave. But I don't know. I mean, it's down 21% in 7 days, 30%. But look, it's up 25% in an hour. I don't know. Let's just give this one a whirl. So about 551,000 coins, I guess. I'll leave it at that. Flex is a decent gamble. Yeah, let's yeah, it's more of a gamble. You're right. 551,000 coins gives us 1510. We have a little bit more here in our budget. I think we can add I don't know, let's add another 100. So is it 552,000 maybe? I'll leave it like that. Considering that, if you would do this through exchanges, you'd have to pay some fees. So I think we wouldn't pay $10 in fees to that though. Let me see. 553 maybe. You got it closer to 1520. That's too. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Buy Flex to sell quick when it surges. Maybe, yeah, you're right about that, Johnson. And the last coin, I think I'm going to go with Bancor. If anybody else has a suggestion, but my vote is for Bancor. Synthetix is another one I'm considering, but it's up so much today that maybe ideally Flex Coin goes up like 10% this week or something, and then we can switch into Synthetix. I don't know. We're the Fed. We can print as much as we want, right? It's monopoly money. Yeah, I'm going for Bancor. How about Ren? Ren is another one that I've been seeing. How's Ren looking? That one's up 11% too. Synthetix and Ren are up there. We got Bancor. I think I may go with Bancor, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm going to go with Bancor. In and out. As far as Flexa, maybe. You may be right on that, laughing. So right now, I'm deciding between Bancor, Synthetix, and Ren. Bancor, Synthetix, and Ren. Is M Stable got one too? Because I was reading about that one yesterday. No. Bancor, Ren, or Synthetix? I think Synthetix is a great pick, but it's up so much. Maybe we should wait. Ren is up a lot as well. And then, of course, Bancor. JPAR is voting Bancor, and he's talking about another project that's not DeFi called Factum. I think that I agree with Bancor. I think let's go with Bancor, guys. Let's go with Bancor. If anybody disagrees, let me know. How much is Bancor up? They're up only like 3 or 4% compared to our other alternatives, which would be Synthetix or Ren, that are up like closer to 10%. I'm telling you, this market is ripping. As far as the DeFi market is ripping right now. It's definitely seems attractive. Let me go ahead and see how much Bancor's trading at today, and then we'll recap everything, guys. We've been on for almost an hour. Nice. We didn't get too political or religious today, huh? Well, the stream's not over. Where's Bancor at? Bancor. Where are you at? Yeah, Bancor's up about 4% today, and they're at 151. So we're about we can get about 1,010 coins. Yeah, we're going with Bancor. BNT coin. So we'll add that here. BNT. Do about 1,010 coins. Bancor. Yeah, perfect. There we go, guys. So 91.91. It seems like some of these coins have already gained value as we've added. 15.25 was our budget for each coin, but look, something like KAVA has moved a lot already. So there we are. We're already outperforming Bitcoin. We've already made about 60, 70 bucks, about 70 bucks profit already. So here's our portfolio. Let's go ahead and check it out on a pie chart. About an even spread here between the coins. Check out what we got. This is our DeFi portfolio. This is a community portfolio that we'll be tracking and playing with for the next, I don't know for the next how long, but maybe for a month, 2, 3, I don't know. Let's see. We got Compound, Lend, Kyber, KAVA, Flexacoin, and Bancor. And we're already up. And the purpose of this portfolio really is to outperform Bitcoin. So far we already are by a few bucks. So let's keep our eye on this. It's going to go up. It's going to go down, I suppose. But the purpose here is, among other things, is to outperform Bitcoin. So we're already at 91.90. This thing's going to be about 10,000 pretty soon. So there we go, guys. DeFi coins, Lend, BNT, Comp, FXC, KAVA, and KNC, guys. And that's what we'll leave it at. We retired our altcoin portfolio today at a profit of over $6,000. So that's pretty good. And we did outperform Bitcoin with all the altcoins in that portfolio. So at the beginning of this broadcast, you could see which coins were on there. That's awesome. I'll take a few more comments and questions, guys. Let me know what's shaking and baking. Check out the headlines real quick. And job recovery shows signs of slowing as virus surges. Okay. I mentioned this at the beginning of the broadcast. I'm throwing the AM radio because, I'm not trying to listen to pop music so much. And it's toxic as well. They're all owned by iHeartRadio, which is basically Clear Channel. It's, it's all a cabal. And it's negative. The surge of the cases, the mass, this. That's like, come on, guys. I get it, but it's exhausting already. You know what I say? I mean, I'm against the masks, but if everybody wants to wear a mask, what I'm saying is just like pass the law already. Do it legally and let it hold up in a court of law. And that's it. It's enough with it already, guys. Netflix shares plunge after guidance disappointment. What happened with Netflix? They didn't hit their numbers? Netflix saw its stock slump early in trading after delivering a weak outlook for the current quarter, suggesting the streaming company's incredible surge of new users would slow in the second half of the year. I think Netflix is overvalued. I'm going to be honest with you. Keep it $1.50. I think Netflix is overvalued. Working while most people stay home getting paid is getting old. People in my work getting pissed at welfare. Yeah, I mean it's a divisive topic already, guys, and I don't think it's going to stop, and neither. I mean, plan for this bullshit to keep going. The lockdowns, the bullshit, the race wars, and the bullshit's going to keep coming. And you got to train yourself to start focusing on other things because it's easy to get caught up in the rabbit hole. You start researching and then, because you got to do the knowledge as well and understand the climate of what you're in and what you're dealing with. But if you focus too much on that, it's like negative. It's doom and gloom. And, there's really not much you could do except clean your own room and you behave individually with other people the way that the Lord instructed us to. But to try to, be an activist, a politician, and change the world is... I don't think it's most people's position to be doing that. I'm going to be honest with you. Hard not to feel like a slave when the rest of the world is chilling. Yeah, I get it, J-Par. I get it. You got to be positive. Yeah. And, it's kind of crazy because there's a verse in Ephesians talking about that if you're a slave, to be a good one, which is crazy. It's a crazy verse. And it's one that it's hard to even wrap my mind around because I'm like, here is the Bible talking about kind of in a way indirectly promoting slavery. So, I'm asking for the Lord to give me wisdom on that. And, it's been something that's been sitting on my mind for years, or at least for a year now. But it resonates because there's got to be some truth in that because it's kind of out of our hands. Let me bring it up, actually. Because it's very close to the same verse, which was one of my favorite verses. Now this one's controversial. Okay, this one's controversial, and this is the type of verses that could easily deter someone. But I'm asking for the Lord to give me wisdom on what this says. This is from Ephesians 6, verses 5 through 9. It says, slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear and with the sincerity of heart, just as you would obey Christ. Obey them not only to win their favor when their eye is on you, but as slaves of Christ, doing the will of God from your heart. Serve wholeheartedly as if you were serving the Lord, not people. I think that's where the wisdom comes right there. Serve wholeheartedly like if you were serving the Lord, not people, because you know that the Lord will reward each one for whatever good they do, whether they're a slave or free. Okay, and then the next verse talks about the masters, because they're not safe either. Masters, treat your slave in the same way. Do not threaten them, since you know that he who is both their master and yours is in heaven, and there's no favoritism with him. So yeah, I mean, that one's pretty hard. Yeah, that one's pretty hard. And like, you know, that's one of, like, when I first came across it, I'm like, what? You know, and if you're sipping on the commie potion or the equality potion, this would really easily get you to like be like, you see, this is all bullshit. But no, I think there's some truth here. Serve wholeheartedly as if you were serving the Lord, not people, because you know that the Lord will reward each one for whatever good they do, whether they're a slave or free. Be in the world, but not of it, guys. We can't change what's going on here. Okay. And you know, this book speaks to the master and the slave. It's wild, guys. I mean, I'm still trying to wrap my mind over this one. Yeah. Let me know if you have anything to chime in. Did you hear Italy did autopsies on COVID deaths? They're finding out it's bacteria, not even a virus. Yeah. I mean, I think every week we're hearing something new. You know, I heard the tigers got COVID. Now I'm hearing the mosquitoes. I'm hearing all kinds of stuff. I have no idea. It's out of I'm not the doctor. And I'm not trusting anything right now, to tell you the truth, except the Lord. Like, you know, it's out of my hands. Jay Parr says, I'm speechless on that one. Yeah. This is one of the ones that hit me the hardest, because this is one that you want to rebel against. You're like, what do you mean be a good slave? And you're just like, you know, you got to just calm down and try to find out where the knowledge and wisdom and understanding is, because obviously we don't have it yet, and it's there for a reason. It's a deep one. Yeah, no, it's so deep that it makes you uncomfortable. But you know, that's how the truth is. It makes you uncomfortable. I can research that one. I like to read multiple translation and look at the Greek and Hebrew. Sometimes that makes all the difference. Yeah. I mean, look, I just read from the NIV version, which is obviously, you know, not the one that's closest to the primary source. KJV is probably something that we should look. Let's read the KJV to see how it compares. Let's read the KJV, because you know, usually things are on New English Version, which is easier to read. But you're right about that, KC. You're right about that. Where's the King James Version here? And this one starts with the word servant, not the word slave. Okay. So it's kind of, you know, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters, according to the flesh, with fear and trembling in singleness of your heart, as unto Christ, not with eye service as men pleasers, but as the servant of Christ, doing the will of God from the heart, with good will, doing good service as to the Lord and not to men, knowing that whatsoever good thing that any man doeth, the same shall he receive of the Lord, and whether he be bond or free. Yet masters, do the same thing unto him, forbearing, threatening, knowing that your master is also in heaven, neither is there respect of persons with him. So it's I'm getting I think that the NIV was a good translation. So, you know, I think that's a pretty good translation. I'm getting the same understanding from reading both versions. But yeah, guys, if you want to read it on yourself, Ephesians 6, 5-9. That's the one that because at the end of the day, I was really meditating on this, guys. I mean, it's like we're all bonded to a certain extent, guys. We're basically enslaved to the system. I mean, you know, evidence of this is the birth certificate, the all caps on your name. Literally, there's a bond, okay, a bond that's traded against your certificate, okay? So yeah, we're literally in bondage. So I think that this verse applies to us, because you may not think that we're enslaved, but you can't leave the plantation without your paperwork. And if you don't behave, you will be fined, and you will be castigated. Shout out to Peabody Nick Shalom, my Jewish friend, says Peabody. Also, ISR is a great translation. This may be about the priesthood, so a good one to look into. I'm not so familiar with ISR, Casey, and I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to Bible study. You know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. You know, I'm pretty much self-taught or whatnot. As of late, I'm looking for the truth on my own, and you know, I'm not the guy to be the authority on the versions or whatnot. But yeah, I'll leave it with that one, guys. No, and you know what? Hold on. Because in Ephesians, is it? I think it's. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Ephesians. So it goes on into my favorite lines. These are some of my favorite lines of the Bible itself. So you know, you could read Ephesians 6. Children, obey your parents. Talks about, you know, the slaves, obey your masters. But where's the principalities line? Because I want to end with that. There it is. So I just showed you Ephesians 6 verses 5 through 9, and then it keeps going on through Ephesians 6:12, which is one of my favorite verses here. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And I'll tell you that's the verse that's really made me understand what's going on in the world today. And it's brought me a little peace. And it's crazy because that verse, which is one of my faves, is in the same chapter as the verse I just showed you with the slaves or whatnot. So, you know, that's a pretty good chapter there, number 6, Ephesians. So check that one out, guys, if you're interested. If not, then you're not. But yeah, DeFi Platform, guys, the DeFi Portfolio. Let's go ahead and look at it one more time before I close off this broadcast. We've been on for over an hour. Here is our portfolio that we constructed. What do we have in our bag? We got Lens token, Bancor token, Comp token, Flexicoin, FXC, KAVA, KAVA, and Kyber Network, KNC. And let's continue to track this and see if we can outperform Bitcoin, because we already are. Hit the likes indeed, guys. If there's any comments or questions, let me know. If not, actually, let me take a peek over there to D-Live just in case there's people out there. We got 4. Okay, we got 4 over there. Crystozilla dropped me 10 lemons. And we got Sparta over there that dropped me some lemons. Casey and Greg Gonzalez just followed. Thank you, Sparta. Riot Control dropped me a lemon. I'm about to drop a little lemons here as well. So before we sign out, I'm going to do a distribution. Head over to the D-Live. I'm going to do this right now. I just submitted 50 lemons into the treasure chest, and let's give them out. Let's give them out, guys. Let's see who the lucky winner is today. Let me share a couple memes. Get you guys ready. I want you guys sharing memes right now. I'm going to give away 50 lemons. Distribute rewards. 30 seconds. Let's do it. Boom, we got one winner today, and it's Sparta Riot Control. He got 51 lemons. Congratulations, sir. And I'm glad to see that someone won today. It's been a while since we only had one winner. Usually we've been having 3 to 4 these past few days. So jackpot, lucky winner, chicken dinner. Boom. Congratulations, guys. Is Cardano staking only certain wallets, says KC? I'm not sure. I'm going to be honest with you, KC. Maybe Rev's still in the box. He's our Cardano general. I have no idea. I'm going to be honest, KC. I can't give you an answer on that one right now. All right, Sparta's the winner. Shout out to KC, Christozilla, Sparta, and the rest of the crypto maniac soldiers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, champagne.